Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you all are doing fine. So yeah, I have noticed there are some new people tuning in as well. So thanks a lot and welcome to the channel. So I am a watch collector based in India and I collect mostly affordable watches. So you would find unboxings of Seikos, Casios, HMTs on my channel. So I know I haven't been very regular with my videos, but yeah, I genuinely love watches and yeah, I would try to make unboxings of all the new watches which I have been buying these past few months, and there are quite a few of them which I haven't gotten around to showing on the channel yet. So yeah, stay tuned. So the watch you're looking at today is from Casio, and this has been one of my most long awaited watches. So I have been trying to get a hold of this particular watch since quite long, and unfortunately Casio releases a lot of models in India. So starting from their youth range, Edifice, Enticer and G-Shocks and everything they launch in India, they have a huge market, but still I'm not sure why this particular model didn't ever make it to India. So the only way of getting this was sourcing them from abroad or buying pre-owned in India, and the pre-owned prices here, like importing them here new, costs a whole lot more. And this being an affordable watch, it isn't really worth it going the import route. So yeah, so this is the Casio Duro, guys. So this is the older version. This is the MDV106. Yeah, this is the model number, MDV106B, and this is the Batman color variant. So let's unbox it. So I bought it pre-owned from a fellow collector here in India who had sourced it from yeah, from the US a while back, I guess 5 or 6 months back, but he wasn't wearing it much. He says he mostly wears his G-Shock, so he decided to pass it on. So yeah, the MSRP on these in the US is around 75 US dollars, I believe. So around 7k INR, and but they are usually available for around $50 there. So it's the go-to option if you're looking for a diver watch below $50. And recently Walmart had a clearance sale as well where they let go of these for $11. So that is just crazy. That is just crazy value for these watches. So they are so well built for the price. Even for $50, like, you can't beat the value for money proposition on this one. And if you got hold of them for $11, yeah, lucky you. So yeah, this is the Casio Duro MDV 106, and it's also called the Marlin as well. So at the 6 o'clock position you would see the Marlin fish logo. So yeah, this is the Casio Duro. So this has been a fan favorite since it was launched in 2011, and it became hugely popular after Bill Gates was spotted wearing it. So everyone was like, yeah, if this is sufficient for Bill Gates, it's probably good enough for you as well. So yeah, so the dimensions on these are quite big. Like the case diameter is 44 mm, 44.2 mm. The lug to lug is pretty compact. Given a 44 mm case, the lug to lug is just 48 mm, and the lug width is 22 mm. The thickness is, yeah, being a quartz movement, the thickness is not so much, around 12 millimeter, I think. But yeah, it's substantial. But yeah, that's what you would expect from a diver watch, right? So the construction is all stainless steel, and yeah, there are both polished and brushed surfaces on the case. Yeah, and on the back as well you would see the Marlin logo etched here. So there are a lot of color variants available for the MDV 106. I would pop a few pictures on the screen. So this is the Batman color variant, the bezel with the black and blue. So the bezel is aluminum insert, I believe, and the case is all stainless steel, and yeah, the band is a resin band. The clasp is also pretty well made, but it does not have the Casio stamping on it. Yeah, it's not a, that's a generic clasp, I don't know. Yeah, but the build quality on this is insane. So the bezel is 120 click unidirectional bezel with very satisfying and clicky bezel action. So it feels far from cheap here. Just the bezel action is so satisfying and clicky, and there is very minimal back play. So yeah, and it is 200-meter water resistance. So this is uh, like unheard of in this price range. So this is made possible because it has a screw down crown. So this is not your normal push pull crown which is there on my Seiko. So this is much more expensive than the Duro, and it is only 100-meter water resistance because it has the normal push pull crown. Yeah, so the screw down crown, yeah, so that means like you have to unscrew it first. So it is in the screwed position right now. So you would unwind it and it would unscrew and pop out a little bit, and then you have to pull it to the first position for setting the date. As you can see, you can set the date and then pull out to the second position and set the time. And once you are done with both of them, push the crown in and then screw it back to lock it. Yeah, this is what provides the 200-meter water resistance. So only 100-meter water resistance that at max you can get with the normal push pull crown. So this is a feature which is like very rare in this price range, let alone like around $120. I don't think you get drive watches with 200-meter water resistance. So yeah, it's not that important for regular users like us, but yeah, it's good to have that level of build quality in such a cheap watch as well. So yeah, the crystal here is the mineral glass, not a sapphire crystal, but yeah, that's what you expect for $50, right? And yeah, this is the Batman color variant. So a black sunburst style, and with a blue and black bezel insert, aluminum bezel insert, and a blue seconds hand. There's a date window at 3 o'clock, and at 6 o'clock, as I said, there is that Marlin logo which is also embossed at the on the case back as well. So there was a MDV 107 released, I think in around 2018, if I'm not wrong, and it is basically the same watch as this one, MDV 106. Just they removed the Marlin logo because there was some copyright issues between for Casio, and so they had to remove the Marlin logo from the dial as well as the case back. But yeah, basically it's the same watch. So it is called Duro, it is called Marlin as well. So yeah, I'm happy I got the Marlin variant, so MDV 106, and this was the color variant I was looking for. So I have so that Timex of mine, that was also in the Pepsi bezel variant, and I have another watch with the same color variant. So yeah, I didn't have any Batman. So it's called Batman after the Rolex GMT Master 2, which has the same color variant on the bezel. So yeah, this is the Casio Duro, and yeah, availability of in India, as I said, it's not really great of these watches. You would have to get hold of them pre-owned, or if you have someone living abroad, you could ask them to carry it for you. But I was lucky enough to get it here from a fellow collector, and I got it for around 5,500 INR, I believe. So right around that $65 mark. So yeah, below the MSRP, but yeah, not the usual selling price as the States. So let me pop on the wrist for a second. So I have another dive watch on the wrist today. So this is the Seiko SRPD 63, which I have already unboxed on the channel. So this is an automatic movement, but yeah, and a smaller dial as well. So this is 42 mm diameter and this is 44 mm diameter. But yeah, the fit and finish on the Casio is not inferior to the from what I can tell. Yeah, the band is not that high quality. You could swap it anyways later on, but the case and the screw down crown and the finishing on the case and the bezel action and so on, everything is quite top notch. As you can see, I have around 6.75 inches wrist, and yeah, this is how it looks. Yeah, it's a pretty big watch, there's no two way about it. So if you are used to smaller watches, yeah, I think you should give it a second thought. But yeah, dive watches are pretty big anyways. So but yeah, given a 44 case diameter, that 48 lug to lug is pretty compact. So yeah, this is how it looks on the wrist. So that's it, guys. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased to finally get a Duro in my collection. So I had a comment as well on one of my previous videos recommending this watch, and yeah, I already knew about it, but yeah, just because it isn't very readily available and I wasn't willing to pay above 10k or 11k for this, so I had to wait. So when the opportunity came, I pulled the trigger, and yeah, here it is. So it is pre-owned, but it's virtually in like new condition, because the previous owner didn't really get the chance to wear it. He says he wore it at most twice, I think. And yeah, the condition is, yeah, visibly like brand new. So I'm pretty pleased. I got the Marlin variant and in the preferred color variant. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.